Look at the color on that fish. Beautiful. All right, there's the plan for today, guys. Summer came and went so fast, and I didn't even toss a line. So today, I got to go out to Redbridge to drop some stuff off for my brother anyway, so we're going to see if we can catch a brookie for lunch. Woo! September water is ice cold water. I don't know why when Gage jumps in the water like that, he doesn't go, because it's cold. You know, you're swimming in my fishing hole there, buddy. Over here. Come here. Get out of there. Come here. Come here. Get out of my spot. So I got out of the river, guys. We've traveled about 5 miles back the road, and I'm going to hit a set of ponds at the top water on the same river here. 0 degrees is the water. It's just too cold. It's seeping into my bones. I guess I'm getting old. I wasn't enjoying walking the river, so we're going to try some shore fishing into some calmer water. Hopefully the trout are in here. Definitely coming up into fall, and I am so looking forward to getting the cameras out, hitting the trails. I've got a new 4-wheeler on order. I think I was tricked. So I actually sold my 4-wheeler to John, and I placed an order because you have to wait now. COVID times, you can't just go in. They don't even have bikes that you can look at. So you're kind of ordering a bike sight unseen. So I'm getting the 2022 model. My neighbor has the 2021 Polaris. And I've checked his bike out pretty good. I've watched 180 videos since I ordered the bike. I don't know when it's coming in. Now I'm starting to worry that I'm going to miss bird season, because bird season starts September 15th. So I'm hoping that I get a bike by then, but I don't know, guys. I'll keep you updated, and we'll definitely take it out for a ride and do a bit of reviewing once we get it. I guess all the signs are adding up. Gary is getting old. I really wanted a new 4-wheeler for one thing and one thing only. Power steering. And I can't walk the river anymore because it's just too cold. Yeah, Gary's got old bones. Don't feel bad for this guy. So here I am hiking 2-3 miles this morning. I'm supposed to play around the golf with Tom this afternoon, so hey, all in a day, right? That's my motto, is you got to keep going. I actually went to the Y 2 nights ago, fired up the old membership again, got her going, and might be a little sore from that too, but I haven't gone since January. We've been on lockdown. Believe it or not, I know down in the States, you guys, everything is open and it's crazy and you just go about your life. But up here, man, they're threatening to lock things down again for the 4th wave. I'm like, please, God, no, I can't take another winter sitting around the house. But anyway, so I'm back at the gym. I'm going to take it serious. We're going to drop that 10 pounds and I'm going to try to put on 5 or 6 pounds of muscle. And we're going to keep adventuring until I'm 90. That's the plan. So a little detour, guys. We've come to a spot here where a little creek flows into the river. Not much of a hole here, but I've caught more trout when I was a kid right here in this little pond. We're going to give it a go before Gage gets in there. There's a better view, guys. It's only 25 feet across, but the little creek comes out over here, so it's usually got some nice trout in there. Hey, first cast. I should have filmed that for you guys. I could keep that guy. He's about 8 inches. Beautiful little pan fish. Tastes very much like salmon. Nice pink meat on these guys. Good eating. So one cast here, one trout. I'm gonna keep that guy for lunch. Hey, there's a second one. Do you guys remember making stringers out of sticks when you were a kid? Yeah, I didn't bring anything to put the fish in today, so we're doing it old school. Beautiful fish. Wow. You guys should see this trout I just caught. You want to talk about beautiful fish? You want to know why these are considered one of the most beautiful fish in the world? Check this out. Look at the color on that fish. Beautiful. So these trout come up this river to spawn, and you can see they're full of eggs right now. So we're not going to take any more today. That is enough for lunch. This will be my one and only fishing trip of the season. I didn't get out all summer, so I'm going to take 3 for lunch, and we're not even going to fish anymore. These are a very delicate fish. So when they get hooked and they're small, like these are, 8-10 inches, but there are smaller ones out here too, and they're spawning as well. And quite often they'll get hooked and it damages the gill or the eye, and you just keep them and pan fry them because you can eat them when they're 3, 4, 5 inches long, right? You just got to get more of them. But we're not going to touch them because they are spawning right now. This is the river I grew up on when I was a kid, so I feel very protective of this river. So we're not even going to fish anymore today. We're just going to take these 3 home and enjoy a nice brook trout lunch. Now Gage gets to enjoy a swim in my pond before we leave, and everybody's happy. Look at the size of that bear scat. You always have to be paying attention this time of year. Bears are getting ready to den up, especially if you're walking through the forest with a nice catch of trout. Pay attention, that's all I can say. Blows my mind that 30 years ago when I used to fish this river and all these little spots that we found, they still hold trout today. If you know where the trout were 30 years ago, you can still go into those little ponds, those little rapids, wherever there was a nice holding spot for trout then, it's still there today. And I've proven that over the years many times, the time that I invested when I was a kid was well worth it. Just out for a midnight stroll, Gage and I, doing a bit of neighborhood watch. A few of the neighbors are on vacation, so we're just doing a few rounds. Something in there. Deer, maybe that moose. Something was crashing as we came walking up the road here. Don't see any eyeballs. It's on dark, creepy nights like this, I wonder, how do I go out in the bush? Because it's bad enough right here on the road right now. Did you guys hear that? Isn't it the neighborhood watch guy that always gets shot first? And everybody says, what was he doing out there? Why was he out there? I just stepped on something and then I shined the light on it. So way down there at the end of the road, that's my place. The light you guys can see. We live at the dark end of the world. I don't know why, but there's only one street lamp on this entire half of the street that we live on. So if a guy were ever going to get eaten by a bear, this would probably be the stretch that it would happen on.